Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm super happy to be here. My name is Katrina, and I'm the Partner Service Coordinator for Inside Vacations. And today, I would like to share with you some of the amazing experiences that we offer on our trips. I also would like to share some of my personal experiences and really give you some ideas of the benefits for you to choose Inside Vacations and to choose a premium guided tours. So my last trip was actually with Inside Vacations, and I went to explore the highlights of Spain, one of our favorite and most popular itineraries. And you can see me here on the pictures just in front of the Sagrada Familia. This monument is just amazing. All these little details. I feel like you can visit it like 10 times and still you will see like things that you've never seen before. My next trip will definitely be Croatia. And as you can see here on my background, I am already imagining myself being in Dubrovnik and experiencing and exploring this medieval city. So I hope you're ready. And just to start, I would like to share with you a quick video to give you a glimpse of what we do and what we offer. Enjoy. I hope you were inspired by these amazing images. I know I really love seeing these videos. So a little bit about us. So what we do is that we create very unique and engaging trips where you explore the iconic highlights, but in a different way with a VIP access, with a priority access, and also with local experts. So, for example, when you visit the Vatican, you're not going to wait in line, not with other tourists, not with the group lines. You're going to go as a priority guest because you are traveling with us. And in addition to that, you have this amazing opportunity to discover and to see the Burmante staircase. This is something that is not accessible to any other guests, and you can explore it only if you travel with Inside Vacations. As I mentioned, my last trip was in Spain, and we visited Granada with this gorgeous Alhambra Palace. I don't know if any of you have been there, but it's quite impressive when you arrive there. And as soon as we arrived, I saw a line of people. I think there were like, I would say 30 people waiting in line to access the palace, but of course, not us. We were directly welcomed by Carla, our local expert, and she guided us directly to the palace, and she guided us from one room to another, one place, one garden to another, and really pointed out on all these amazing architectural details. She shared with us all the history of this beautiful place. And for me, not just seeing this amazing architecture, Moorish architecture, all these details, all the beautiful colors that we had during the sunsets, but also to experience it with Carla because she she's born in Granada. She grew up in Granada. So it's her home. And so she knows all the history of this place. And experiencing it with her, it makes a huge difference. Sorry. Something that I love, it's in our itineraries, it's the culinary amazing experiences that we offer. There are multiple ways to discover destinations. Gastronomy, it's my favorite one. And this is why we put it at the heart of all our itineraries. So you will go to little markets and explore and really taste different cuisines. You will go to locals' home where locals will prepare for you their favorite meals, and you will go and share their table and really enjoy an amazing experience with them. I want to share with you something that I had to experience during my last trip. So we went to Seville, the capital of the paella. And in the evening, we went to this little restaurant. It's in the middle of an old city. You go through like cobblestone streets. Don't ask me where it is because I will never be able to find it myself. So the restaurant was really cute and really small restaurant. You can see here on the picture on the left that this is actually the whole restaurant. We were approximately 20 people on our group, and the restaurant was privatized just for us. And this is the kind of restaurant that we choose, smaller ones, where you will have a more personal experience. And when we arrived, we were welcomed by the chef Miguel and his team. So the chef Miguel didn't speak any English. He was speaking Spanish, and someone from his team was like translating. So I couldn't understand exactly what he was saying because I don't speak Spanish, but the way he was saying it, the tone of voice, he's like gestures, mimics. He's like all the energy that he had, like to put all together, all these ingredients, it was so impressive. It reminded me of these amazing chefs that we see on like Gordon Ramsay or John Oliver, like we see on TV shows, but it was just in front of me. That was amazing. And you can see on the picture on the right, this is the Chef Miguel with my colleague Madan. And look at this paella. It was enormous. It was gigantic. So the chef explained to me that there is no such a thing as small portions in Spain, which was amazing, which was good for me. And the paella was to die for. So this gives you an idea of experiences that we provide on our trips. And what we did is actually we carefully curated and carefully selected more than 100 different unique inside experiences. So the way that we select them is we want them to be authentic. We want them to be like somewhere where you have a lot of interactions with locals. And what we like is we like you to have a hands-on experience. I'm going to take the example of the top right picture. And here I will invite you to join me in Kilkenny. Kilkenny is a small medieval town in Ireland. And here we're going to be welcomed by James. He's a former professional player of hurling. And James gonna welcome you. He's gonna share with you the history of this sport. It's actually the national Irish sport that dates back to 300 years old. And he's gonna also share with you his own story and how he got passionate about it, how he played, how he still plays, and then he's gonna really explain the rules. And he's gonna ask you to play during a game. Believe me, even the guests who are less active and who are not into sports, they have fun. And we have amazing, amazing feedbacks from everyone who tried this experience. So, as I mentioned, really hands on experiences to interact with locals. And I think this is what creates the most amazing memories. Traveling with Inside Vacation is also staying in stylish hotels, and we really select them carefully. So, for example, it's going to be hotels that are located in the heart, in the city center, like in Venice. You will overnight at the Hotel Splendid, and the way to ride there, it's by boat, and it's just few steps away from the San Mark Square. Or you're going to be surrounded by beautiful nature and you're going to overnight at the gorgeous Ashford Castle in Ireland. And it's a castle that dates back to the 13th century. So I'll let you imagine the experience that you're going to live there. So now that I gave you a little idea of what kind of tours, trips, experiences we offer, let me tell you more about the benefits of a guided vacations. So first of all, when you travel with us, you stay in a protective travel bubble and you stay with the same people from the beginning to the end of your trip. And I know it's getting more and more important for some of us. We also vet and we also carefully we keep contact with our partners. We select trusted partners on the ground to make sure that they have exceptional standards, exceptional hygiene standards, and also they follow all the required protocols according to the government and other instances. Of course, if you're familiar with Inside Vacation, you'll be familiar with our customized and amazing coaches. So what we did is that we took a 53 seated coach and we customized it to make it a maximum of 40 seats. So you will be able to have double the legroom and double the view to really enjoy your trip and enjoy beautiful sceneries of the destination. Of course, we have an amazing team on the ground that will be here to take care of you. First of all, we have our travel director and our driver. You can see here in the picture the travel director, Dom, and the driver. This is from my trip. They were just amazing. And they know the destination. So they are they grew up there, they are born there, they know the culture, the history, the language. They will be able to share with you all their passion for the destination. But in addition to that, they are logistical magicians. So will coordinate all these little details to make your trip a stress free vacation so you can relax and enjoy. A quick story that I have to tell you here, because it's one of my favorite from my trip, is that we were traveling towards Valencia. And on the coach, we were talking with some of the clients, and we were saying like, "Oh, it's quite a chilly day today, and well, we would love like a hot chocolate or some tea. That will be nice." And then we arrived to Valencia, and we're here admiring this gorgeous monument. We are outside, and it's beautiful. And here it is. Marta appears by like it was like magic. She appears from nowhere with, guess what? Some hot chocolate and homemade churros. That was amazing. So Dom, our traveling director, he overheard us in the coach and decided to surprise us with Marta's experiences and coordinated everything while we were in the coach and when we arrived in Valencia. That was a really amazing surprise. And this is also what our traveling director do. They make your trip a unique experience and really personalize it to to your passion and to what you see as the best vacation ever. So something new, and this is I'm excited to tell you about this. It's I know the word changed a lot in the past 2 years. This is the least I can say. And we've adapted, we've changed too. And this is why we implemented our well-being approach. We enhanced our well-being and our hygiene protocols in every single step of our itineraries. And we introduced the well-being director. So this is something that is unique to Inside Vacations and our sister brands at the Travel Corporation. So this is a person who will join you from the beginning to the end of a trip. And their main role is really to make sure that your well-being is respected. And first of all, so they will make sure that everybody on the trip um, follows all the hygiene protocols, the high standards that we have, but also the governmental protocols of the destination where you travel. They will also be in contact with our local partners. So when I say local partners, it's hoteliers, restaurants, activity providers to make sure that they follow not only the governmental regulations, but also our enhanced hygiene protocols. And as we live in a very changing world and a lot of things change every day, our well-being director will be here to reassure you and to answer any of the questions that you may have regarding your well-being and any of the questions that you may have on the trip. So just to summarize, what do we do to ensure your well-being? So first of all, we have always our three musketeers that are with you. So the traveling director, the well-being director, and the driver. And behind the scenes, we have a support team that are available 24/7 and here to assist if anything happens. And of course, we implemented enhanced hygiene protocols to really ensure your well-being. As I mentioned, the world changed and we changed too. This is why we offer you with Inside Vacation the opportunity to travel your way. So we have different group sizes. We have our classic groups that are a maximum of 40 people, but on average we have 33 guests. But something new for this year, we have our smaller groups that are a maximum of 24 guests. That means that it offers you an even smaller traveling bubble. And if it's not enough for you, we have even better. If you just want to travel with your friends and family, you can privatize any of our departures with small groups as few as 12 guests. So really a lot of flexibility here to really give you a sense of well-being and give you whatever you prefer and the way you prefer to travel. Something that I'm also really excited to tell you about today, and it's actually new for 2021. We launched our Make Travel Matter experiences in collaboration with the Trade Right Foundation, which is the nonprofit organization of a travel corporation. These experiences highlight 11 of the 17 goals for sustainability as outlined by the United Nations. And when you go on one of these experiences, you can really positively impact the communities you visit, the planet, the wildlife, or the nature. And back in Spain, I had the immense pleasure to live one of these experiences when we visited Seville. I don't know if some of you visited Seville, but it's an amazing city with gorgeous plazas, beautiful monuments, but you haven't really experienced the soul of the city if you haven't seen a flamenco show. And this is what we used to do. We used to book very good restaurants, and you would enjoy a delicious meal, and you will see one of the best flamenco shows in the city. But then we thought about it, and it was not good enough for us. It was not authentic enough. So this is why we changed it. We partnered with Christina Herrera Foundation. It's an association, it's a school based in Seville, and that promotes Arab Andalusian music and flamenco dance. And they are the beneficiary of the Trade Rights Foundation grants for four of their students. So when we went to Seville, we visited the school and we were met by the beautiful Makeda that you can see here in the picture. And Makeda is she's a student from the school, and she actually started her passion for flamenco back in Toronto. So she is Canadian. And thanks to you, thanks to clients who travel with Inside Vacations, she was able to go and pursue her passion in Seville. So Makeda told us all about this amazing art, the flamenco dance. He shared about he also shared her personal story, how she started to dance when she was little. She was encouraged by her mother. She also shared her story when how she moved to Seville. So she's away from her family, but super excited to pursue her passion. And I have to say, it kind of reminded me my own story when I went abroad to study. I was away from my family, but I was super excited to discover a new culture and a new country. And when I was talking to Makeda, I could really feel all her passion, all her like energy that she had, and how passionate she was for flamenco, for this art. And then, Of course, she put the music on and she showed us the moves, and we tried to follow. I will not tell you that we were like professional dancers after 20 minutes, but I can assure you we had a lot of fun. It was it was an amazing experience. And I think for me it was definitely the best and the most like memorable mm, experience from my trip because I had this opportunity to connect with Makeda and I had this opportunity to discover the flamenco dance through her eyes. And this is what we do. We connect you with locals, and at the same time, we give you the opportunity to make a positive impact on the populations and on the communities that you visit. So, a little bit about where do we go and where can we take you? So, the most of our itineraries go to Europe. So, of course, some of our most favorite and famous destinations, I would say Ireland, France, Spain, and Portugal. Italy is very famous. A lot of people want to go and visit Rome, want to go explore Venice. Croatia is just so popular right now. And of course, if you're looking at some more exotic destinations, we go to Turkey, we go to Morocco, to Israel, Jordan, and Egypt. Egypt, since they opened the new museums, is just on top of everybody's bucket list. To give you an idea of just some of our amazing trips. So, for example, we have a Country Roads of Ireland. This is one of our best sellers. It's a 12-day itinerary that starts and finish in Dublin, or you can finish in Belfast, and that really gives you a tour of Ireland. And here you can experience not you can have like 23 unique experiences. The Kilkenny with James, where you have to play hurling, and then you have some amazing farm to table dinners, and you go to see the Galway Bay, the Cliff of Moher. So it has some of the highlights, but also it brings you to some places where usually tourists don't go. And one of my favorite itineraries that I would love to explore, and this is something very unique. This is an itinerary, it's Venice and the Croatian coast. It's a 13 days itinerary, and it's an itinerary only for women, made by women. And it's an exclusive. We have only two departures, one in June and one in September 2023. And you start in Venice and explore the Venetian lagoon, beautiful with the Summer Square, the Doge Palace, and then you make your way to Croatia and you finish in the beautiful Dubrovnik. So gorgeous sceneries, I promise you that. But in addition to that, for example, the picture that you see here is that we stop in a small little village and we meet a farmer and we learn everything that we need to learn on oysters and how to farm oysters and how to eat oysters. And of course, we enjoy a beautiful lunch with seafood and some local wine. And amazing thing also is that for the June departure, you will be joined by Celine Cousteau, who will be escorting this unique journey for us. But we have some many itineraries that you can explore too. Just a little bit about our promotions. We really try to bring back the magic. I know so many of you are so eager to go and explore Europe and really travel and live these amazing experiences. So we have our promotion where you can benefit of 15% off on some of our select trips. And if you traveled with Inside Vacation or our brand, sister brand company, you have an additional 5% off. And because you joined me today, and I'm so thankful for that, we will add an additional $100 off per person if you book by October 9th. So don't hesitate to contact your favorite Expedia agent. This past year, we had amazing itineraries. We operated itineraries to Italy, France, Spain, Morocco, and we had amazing feedback. Clients are really happy to travel and get back to live these wonderful moments and make memories. And I really hope that you will join us for one of our trips. And for now, I want to say thank you for joining me today. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Thank you. Bye bye.